Hey y'all. So boy, do I have a good recipe for you guys to try tonight. We're going to do some walnut shrimp over white rice. Doesn't that sound good? Who doesn't like a good old sweet walnut shrimp? All right, so let's get started. So the first thing you're going to do is make the sauce because we're going to set that aside. So get you a bowl, not a big deal. Get you 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, 1 can. Any brand will work, just like that. All right, so we got that in there. Next, you're gonna need mayonnaise. You need 2/3 of a cup of mayonnaise. Don't come for me for my Miracle Whip. I got Duke's. And I got the other good, quality stuff that's healthy for you. But I like Miracle Whip. You pick whatever kind of mayonnaise you like in your house or Miracle Whip dressing, whatever you want to do. And I'm going to put 2/3 a cup into our sweetened condensed milk. I like the tang, so we're going to have a good sweetness here. So I just want a little bit of that tang from the Miracle Whip. This is going to be so good. I'm excited to eat this tonight. There we go. And 2 cups. There we go. Just like that. All right. That looks so good. Okay, so the next thing you're going to need is 4 tablespoons. 4 tablespoons of honey. You pick whatever kind of honey you got. Just 4 tablespoons of honey. This is one of my favorites from like the Chinese restaurants. I always ask for like a coconut shrimp and it has the same similar taste to it. I love that sweet and condensed sweetness on it. There's 2, 3, and I went ahead and cooked my white rice into the steamer pot and got that going. So that one's ready for me. Just easy steps you can do ahead of time, to save yourself a little bit of time. That was 4 tablespoons of honey and get it all stirred together. Okay, so now that we got that stirred together, you're going to need a couple seasonings. One seasoning that you're going to need is the garlic powder. You want 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Not a lot. You don't want it to be overpowering, so there's 1 of that. Then you need 1 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. You don't want it too hot. You just want a little bit of a heat to it. Just like that. Then you need a 1/2 a teaspoon, just a 1/2 of salt. I don't put even close to a 1/2. I know I could open one of these, but it's easier. So that's just a 1/2 a teaspoon of salt. And stir it up. Okay, so now our sauce is completely made. We're just going to set this to the side and we're going to start on our nuts. So what you want to do is get you a saucepan. Get your heat turned on. Get you 1 cup of water, just 1 cup of water. Pour it in there. Let's bring it to a boil. All right, our water has come to a boil. Next thing you're going to need to do is add 2/3 of a cup of sugar. So 2 of these, because this is a third. There we go. So 2/3 a cup of sugar and stir that around. So now that our sugar has dissolved in that little bit of boiling water, you're going to take a 1/2 a cup of walnuts, because this is walnut shrimp. So just add your whole 1/2 a cup in there. If you want a little bit extra, go ahead. And now, cook this for 2 minutes. Set your timer. There you go. Let it go. Our timer is up. So now you want to go ahead, turn that off. You want to drain these. Turn your stove off. Go ahead and drain these out and put them on a dry sheet to where they can just spread out and dry. Let's go strain these off. All right, so we've strained our nuts. We're just going to pour them onto, this is just a baking sheet with a liner on it. Just make sure they're all on there and just kind of spread them out so they're not sticking to one another. This is our sticky part of our rice, and it's going to be amazing on top with a little bit of extra added sweetness. All right, so for the next step, let's start our dredging station. Oh, the next part is to cook the shrimp. So the first thing you're going to need to do, like any dredging station that you have, you're going to add a couple eggs. So just get you some eggs and crack them into a bowl. Here's 1 and 2. All right, to your bowl of eggs, go ahead and start whipping them up a little bit. And add a little bit of milk. If you want to add like a 1/2 a teaspoon or a teaspoon, go ahead. I'm just going to add a little bit in there. and keep whisking them up. There you go. Perfect. Now I do have raw shrimp that I have already bought. That's, you know, deveined and tails are off. So you can buy whatever kind you like, but that's the best one that we have found that we like. So I went ahead. They're thawed out. They've been cleaned. They are dried out as well. So I'm going to go ahead and add about add a half a cup to a cup of all-purpose flour on top, just to get them coated, because that's going to be the first part of your coating of your shrimp. Let's get some more there. Just pour a little bit, just like that. And you can put this in a Ziploc bag too if you'd like. It's up to you. Now that our shrimp is good and coated into that flour, we're going to head and get our pan good and hot. Get you some cooking oil of your choice and pour it into the pan, because it's going to be like a shallow fry. Just like that. Perfect. Let's get it heated up. Okay, so our oil is nice and hot. And I always tell you guys, just take a pinch of your flour, put it in there, and if it starts bubbling, you know it's ready to go. Take one of your shrimps and kind of like shake it off a little bit. Dip it into your egg, just like that. If you want a clean hand and dry hand, use it. And into your panko breadcrumbs. I put 1 cup of panko breadcrumbs into this bowl, and I'm going to just repeat. Set that one there until we're ready to put a bunch of them in. Let's keep this going. Just shake it off into the egg, into the panko. That's going to make it nice and crunchy. Oh, it's going to be so good. You guys, are your mouths watering yet? Because this is delicious. If y'all ever go to like Panda Express or anything, you can get walnut shrimp, and this is, oh, that's so much better when you make it at home. All right, there we go. Get about 3 of them right there. Just put them in your oil until it's nice and brown or golden, and your shrimp is cooked completely through, because remember, these are raw. There we go. Let's keep this going. So some of our shrimp are finishing, and remind you, put them on a paper plate with a napkin on there so they can drain off. We got a couple more. You can make these just for yourself. I'm going to have a lot of the sauce left over, so what I'm going to do is just kind of add it in a different bowl, and I can eat some more of this tomorrow and have nice crispy shrimp again. Look how nice and brown these are getting. Perfect. You can eat these just like this, and they'd be delicious. You don't have to do everything else. Okay, now that our shrimp is nice and brown and toasty, we're going to add these to a bowl, because we're going to coat them with that delicious sauce that we made earlier. Just put them all in there, just like that. That's enough for me. And add you some of that sauce right on top. Ooh, it's going to be so good. Get some in there and give it a good mix. All right, so our shrimp is good and mixed. Remember those candied walnuts that we made a little bit ago? Just take you a few of them. Oh, they're good and sticky too. And add in there. You want to save a few for the top, you can. Make it fancy. Just like that. And give those a good mix. All right. I told y'all I had made me some white rice in the steamer. You can make fried rice. You can eat this plain. You can eat it however you like. What I like to do is just take our shrimp and put it right on top. Just like that. There you go. Isn't this pretty? Look at all that ooey goodness. Oh gosh, looks amazing. And those little candies, just for some looks, just like that. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Let's give it a bite. It looks so good. So what we're going to do is get a little bit of the rice and the shrimp. There we go. And a walnut. Gotta have a walnut. Make this. Add this to your recipe book. That's delicious. Absolutely. Them little candy walnuts. So good. Add that to your recipe book. Until next time, y'all. Bye.